Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube dojo. Wait, whoa. Is it snowing again? Really? Really? Wow. We better get our shovels, folks. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who loves making snow angels and snowballs, just please do not destroy his snow angel, Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? Alright, the theme song was composed by Dollar Matters Piano and Toys Gaming Spot, Mild Shocker, Christian Freighties, Candy Bar Tunes, and GDQ, the YouTuber, aka GDQ, are responsible for most of the things that you're seeing here on this program tonight, and they are pretty much all of our Shoutout Spotlight tonight, along with Eva Amity, Dragon Ball Level 2004, hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon, and Pierre Kelly. Please check all those people out. Now, I have found the first two Comment of the Week winners of 2026, and you'll find out who those people are in a matter of moments. But first, get the snow out of your coats, sit back, relax, and help me answer the age-old question, what's up? What's up with snow? Something that'll make the road slippery every time. Hey, it's a fact. Give me a break, huh? Now, a winter storm took the East Coast by storm recently. Yeah, New York had 8 inches of snow last week. Yeah, that's light. Why did I say that? The Palisades had more snow than that. 79.5 inches. Wow. Tahoe had to open a mountain because of that. Hey, that is a real snow day. Yeah, take that, New York. Take that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another top 8 list. MP, let's do it. People are using to describe snow. Number 8, slippery. Number 7, slushy. Number 6, neat. Number 5, wow. Number 4, groovy. Number 3, wacky. Number 3, wacky. Number 2, cold. And number 1, fun. Okay. Let's just move on with the rest of the show. Alright then, Pete, thanks a lot. You know the drill, hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellie Muller for late night, hashtag Ellie Muller for those from hashtag spread around, and hashtag autism is awesome. Get those hashtags to on social media, please. And while I like this thing, subscribe and about share and chat the comment section down below. Whoever you please, do not go anywhere. We will be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, this week's Comment of the Week winners, a moment for everyone, target time, random advice, and a few other things. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your final night.
You gotta finish your project.
Not today! Pull the lever, Crunk!
Wrong lever!
No, it's not.
Why do we even have that lever?
N-I-C-K-A-T, N-I-T-E, N-I-C-K-A-T, Nick at Night for me.
Better living through television.
officer, it might have been a little too fast for conditions, but see, I've got to get this carpeting installed today. We promised delivery in 3 or 4 days, and I'm always on time.
Say, I know you. You're on TV.
Yeah, for Empire.
Boy, that is a coincidence. The wife and I were talking about new carpeting last night.
You were? No kidding. Say, officer, we could really fix you up. We could have an estimator out to your house tonight if you want. We've got a terrific selection of carpeting, starting on only $6.95 a yard. That includes polyfoam padding and professional installation.
Yeah? Sounds pretty good.
And look, you even get a free Bissell rug shampoo when you buy 2 rooms or more. And credit terms, too. No installment payment for 60 days. And look, officer, for you, we can make you a super deal. I mean it.
Now you're talking. Well, what's that number?
588-2300. That's Empire. When would you like us to come out?
I'll let you know when I see you.
When you see me?
In court.
588-2300 Empire.
The game's the same. Our people make the difference. Allentown Rose Bowl, where the better people bowl. We are the Valley's most advanced full-service bowling fun center with color AS90 automatic scoring system. Check this out. Monday to Thursday, 3 to 6. 1 hour time bowling, $6. Up to 5 people per lane. Fridays, noon to 6. Or rental lane at Allentown Rose Bowl. Friday night, 11:30 to 2:30. Up to 5 people for $15. Sundays, 9 a.m. to noon. And then 9 p.m. to midnight. Rent 4 times and the 5th one's on us at Allentown Rose Bowl.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Oh yes, we are having fun tonight. Yes. Tori's Gaming Spot will have another story for us in a few moments. But first, it's time for the in-between monologue. Snow is made of tiny ice crystals formed from frozen water vapor beginning on microscopic dust or pollen particles in cold clouds. And these individual crystals clump together as they fall, creating the flakes we see with lots of trapped air making snow fluffy and white. Wow! Now I know how a teacher feels after completing an intense lesson. Snow can transform recreation by enabling winter sports like sledding and skiing. Wait, everyone should know what skiing and sledding are all about. The Winter Olympics are upon us. That's right, the Winter Olympics are upon us. Now, it doesn't have to be 32 degrees outside in order for everyone to have snow, or in order for the snow to fall down, or to fall on the ground. Snow can reach the ground even when it's 40 degrees outside. Of course, the snow will probably melt, so don't try playing it if that happens, okay? Snow is unheard of in places like Singapore, Malaysia, and Guam because those places are warm almost all the time. I hope that those people will enjoy making sand angels, but it's not the same as making snow angels. And finally, snow is very rare in U.S. states like Florida, Hawaii, and Texas, but snow is slightly common in Nevada. So if Nevada gets somewhere between 25 and 138 inches of snow over the weekend, then remember this episode of Weeknight Update. I have said a mouthful. Hey, it's time for Tori's story. Take it away, Tori.
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story.
So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about snow. And here's the story. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. It was a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Don't fell the snow plop on top of Peter's head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough, not yet. So he made a smiling snowman. He made angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it around and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks, and he thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called out to his friend across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. The end. That's the story about snow. So stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Toy. That was amazing and very snowy. Hey, let's find out who won this week's Count of the Week challenge.
Well, it's the end of a week. That means that it's time for Ellie Muller to answer the question that the world has been asking since the beginning of a week. What's the comment of the week? What are you waiting for, Ellie? Let's get this over with.
Thank you very much, question for ATs. This week's Count of the Week question was, do you still make New Year's resolutions? Or do you think that you are done making New Year's resolutions forever? Anthony Shoutout Spotlight in opening and Mason Wrigley both said that it depends. But Mason Wrigley agreed with me when I said that we can't always predict what happens to us in the future. So, there you go. I have pinned Mason Wrigley's response, but I am announcing right now that... But I am declaring Mason Wrigley and Anthony Shoutout Spotlight in opening the first Count of the Week winners of 2026. Congratulations to you both. We'll do this again next week.
Well, Ellie Muller has found the comment of the week. So, what does that mean? Well, that means that it's time to move on with the rest of the show. So let's go!
Congratulations, Mason Wrigley and Anthony Schultz for Coaching opening. Yes! Now, although Mason Wrigley and Anthony Schultz are spell coaches in opening, both received 37 points this past week, I'm giving Mason Wrigley an additional 100 points because Mason and I had an interesting conversation about his response and things like that. So, Mason Wrigley is in first place with 137 points, and Anthony Schultz, as Paul Coachers in opening, is in second place with 37 points. Now, listen to this, all right? You have to participate in the Count of the Week challenge every week in order to be one step closer to becoming a part of Weeknight Update in 2027. All right? Because, listen, all right? In order for you to be a part of Weeknight Update in 2027, and in order for you to become this year's Grasshopper of the Year, then you need to not only participate in the Count of the Week challenge every week, but you also have to win the Count of the Week challenge on a regular basis, and you also have to get as many points as you can. All right? The person who has the most Count of the Week challenge wins, and whoever has more points than anyone else at the end of the year will become this year's Grasshopper of the Year. And whoever becomes this year's Grasshopper of the Year will appear on Weeknight Update on a regular basis next year. Alright? So, it's a new year. Let's start everything off on the right foot. Alright? Alright. Let's have a moment for everyone. Snow is so wonderful. Sure, it's also very cold, but that's not the point. Have you ever gone outside in the winter just to play in the snow? I'm serious. It's so much fun. I mean, the good times in the snow are some of the things that a lot of people might not be able to remember when they get older. So, it's important for all of us to try to have as much fun in the snow as possible so that we can tell our grandchildren about those times when we get older. That's the best part of getting older. Don't laugh, you know that it's true. You know, this reminds me of the first time my family and I played in the snow with Rico. Hey, it relates to the topic, so you know I'm about to bring it up. What? You know I'm about to bring it up. Hey, wind it up. Hey. I love that. I love that song. Yes! Anyway, Rico was a very small dog several years ago. And my family and I have owned Rico for about 6 years now. So when we all jumped in the snow with Rico for the first time, Rico started running around and, everyone started going after him, and Rico was so happy that he couldn't control himself. As a matter of fact, that was videotaped, and I believe that aired during an episode of this show. Look, here's the bottom line, all right? When it starts snowing outside, you better start playing in the snow. Have some fun. Hey, speaking of fun, there's something else that's a lot of fun. Talking time. was a powerful winter storm in the Northeast and in some portions of the Midwest. That's right. Arctic air descended into the plains, and of course the East Coast got a lot of snow. Actually, the Northeast only had about 8 inches of snow. I know, only 8 inches of snow. I mean, that's not a lot of snow. I mean, come on. You're freaking out over 8 inches of snow? Come on. That's just plain ridiculous. Now, you need to listen to this, folks, because this is interesting. Alright? The Palisades received 79.5 inches of snow. I know, 79.5 inches of snow. And the Palisades got that by around Christmas. As a result of that, all the skiers were overjoyed. And everyone was skiing and snowboarding and everything else. That's insane. That's the ultimate definition of a true snow day. As a matter of fact, hold on 1 second. Hey Adam, I'm sorry to interrupt, but can you come over here real quick? I mean, sheesh!
Oh, don't you hear the bell ringing?
Yeah, you gotta look at this, bro, okay? Apparently, the Palisades in Tahoe received 79.5 inches of snow.
What?
Yeah, look at this. 79.5 inches of snow. 79.5. I mean, I know it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some math. 12 inches is one. Yep.
Yes.
Now, 12 times 5. That's 60, right?
Exactly.
60 inches of snow will be 5 feet of snow. And they got how much?
79.5.
79. Let's do some more math, all right?
That's like 6.5 feet.
6 feet.
That's 72 inches. Is that still on?
Camera.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes.
Now, where was I? Yeah. That is taller than Satoru Gojo.
All right. I'm sorry. Full disclaimer, there are 72 inches in 6 feet. All right? So, 6.5 feet, that's...
Let's do an experiment. Cookie, can you please get up?
Okay.
All right. You're right there. Now, Cookie, tell the audience, how tall are you?
6 feet.
He about 6 feet. He a tall guy. The snow would be his height. Imagine that much God snow in your front lawn on top of your house. Snow is heavy. Snow is heavy. People, roofs are having problems because of the snow. 6 feet. You know how many pounds is in 1 cubic 6 feet of snow? I don't know. They don't know. But I bet you it's a lot.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Are they okay?
Actually, they're overjoyed because they get to go skiing and snowboard.
All right, listen, right? The boy over there that shovels snow, I know you mad as hell. I know, cause that, you know how many be shoveling for 2 scoop. And he has to do like the whole in front of the house. Oh my God, Timothy Artbuckle, I'm sorry. You suffer right now, and I'm so there's nothing I can do, folks. I don't know who been stole that much, but I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. How about some random advice for the weekend? It's fun to play in the snow. It's weird to make out with snow. If you build a snowman in the snow, then you are using your imagination. If you build a skyscraper in the snow, then you can expect it to melt on the first day of spring. If you see a lot of snow outside, then you need to make sure you shovel the snow. Come on, you don't want to slip and fall when the snow turns into ice, do you? And finally, making snow angels is relaxing and fun. Making out with a snow angel is just plain disturbing, creepy, and disgusting. Oh boy. I must say this has been one wild show. But it's over. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Enjoy the ending experiments and enjoy the first weekend of 2026. I'll see you on Monday. That's the news. And I'm out, skis 4x4.
Wait a minute. Is it 2026 already? Wow. Last year ended so quickly. Hey, it's time for the ending experiments.
Thank you very much, Christian Freighties. How can we kick off the very first weekend of 2026? I know! The very first episode of the Random Box with Knuckles of the year 2026! Yes! Let's go!
Happy New Year! Wait, it's 2026 already? Wow, that was quick. Well, here's a new episode of the Random Box with Knuckles! Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Random Box. My name is Knuckles, and I just want to give a big shout out to 2026. I think that this will be an exciting year. Rouge and I are having a wonderful honeymoon right now. We are at this beautiful island that has the sun, the palm trees, and a lot of heat. The island had this amazing way to ring in 2026. This will probably shock you because it's not typical way to ring in the new year, but listen up. On New Year's Eve, everyone on the island went outside to watch a big beach ball fall from the sky. When it reached the ground at midnight, everyone went in the water for the first swim of the new year. And then, when everyone got out of the water, there was a special breakfast for everyone. Of course, everyone spent more than 10 years in bed on New Year's Day. What? Ringing in the new year can be pretty exhausting, come on. Anyway, Rouge and I went surfboarding yesterday. Sang and Amy made us amazing surfboards before we came to the island, and they worked perfectly. Who knew? Well, Rouge and I are about to hit the waves one more time. I hope that you folks will enjoy the very first weekend of 2026. See you next week. This has been the Random Box of Knuckles, a production of Catching Shoes and Nick and Knight. Wow, a beach ball fell from the sky at midnight on New Year's Eve that leads everyone to jump into the ocean very early on the New Year day? Well, that's a lot better than watching the ball drop in Times Square.
Remember, this is Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. The previous announcer forgot to say it, so I'm saying it now. Alright, let's get back to work.
There, everything is clean now. That New Year's Eve party was a mess. Oh, hey, happy 2026. I didn't notice you. I was busy getting everything cleaned up. Since you're here, I can tell you what you can expect from Nick and Knight next week. Next week on The Kane Factor with Jessica Kane will have conversations with Cindy Crawford, Drew Carey, Drake Bell, Josh Peck, Miranda Cosgrove, Jerry Seinfeld, Ella MacPherson, Anne Hathaway, Beth Wilford, A. Whitney Brown, and Brian Unger. So, if you want to know why the big stars aren't going to the real late-night talk shows, then just watch The Kane Factor with Jessica Kane. Then, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller will make you want to laugh because Ellie Muller and his team will talk about socks, fabric softener, trucks, cars, and fireplaces. What do you want me to say? Those topics are truly wild and bizarre, but Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller is an extremely bizarre show. So there you go. Watch those shows and several other shows next week on Nick and Knight. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
Can you imagine having 79.5 inches of snow in just one weekend? I mean, seriously. Woo! 79.5 inches of snow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to answer an important question. What did we learn? So, what did we learn? Well, we've learned that Tahoe might be snowed in for quite a while. And we've also learned that the East Coast might be snowed in as well. We gotta move, but before we get out of here, here is your musical performance time performance. And now, it's musical performance time. Alright folks, it's musical performance time again. And because it's winter, I have a wonderful song for you. that was your musical performance type performance. And now it's time for another brand new episode of Kadabra and Sparkles.
Thanks for putting the disc in. It's time for the 47th episode of the Kadabra and Sparkles Show. And now, here's your host.
Darn it! Huh?
Kadabra the Magic Bunny, with his co-host, Sparkles the Magic Wand.
Hey, folks!
Welcome back to our show.
We just bought a CD for our next trick, and it's called the Color Changing Disc Trick. Watch as I pull the ribbon through this disc as it changes color. Ta-da! Wow, Kadabra, you did a disc-tastic job. Why don't you do more of that trick? Why, sure! Ah!
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Hey, I love this song. Well, everybody, that's all for today. We'll see you next time when the disc is out of Kadabra. So have a very distastic day. Boy, this song is catchy. Join us again next time. Same Kadabra time, same Kadabra show.
Hello out there from TV land, the every night good TV brand for your viewing delight. It's Nick at Night.